Áudio é foda, né?
Earthworm Jim 2. This same game was released on the Sega Genesis, not too far before they released it on the Sega Saturn. What I said the game would have made in this run for me at this time, yeah, of course, until I got to the challenging parts and wouldn't play it no more. Attention span was real short, especially when you had to try to figure out certain little strategy parts of the game. But yeah, this game definitely would have made it for me in this time of run. Ain't too bad. I mean, I think it was a nice game to put on the Saturn, but it ran the same. I don't know if it had certain little backgrounds that, exploit them 32 bits versus the 16 bits. You look at other reviews and when they was giving their opinion on the game, like the Sega Genesis it ran just as good on it as it would run here. I never played on the Genesis. I had played some of the Earthworm Jim game. Of course, familiar. It just kind of just like I said, like Rayman, Bomberman, Mega Man, them type of games. Yeah, but I ain't got a whole lot to say on this one. But it's a go. Give it a little gameplay. A little walkthrough. That I did. Can't get my full review of, about if it's a real awesome game. Well, not so much awesome. It's a great game to have. Period. But it's a good game. That'd be kind of contradicting. I ain't mad with the purchase on my Sega Genesis, on my Sega Saturn library. Excuse me. And but I hate when I be fumbling with y'all, boy. Trying to collect my thoughts, what I want to say about this game. The little playthrough after it was good. And definitely, like I said, a game I play in this time of run. And yeah. Gex. Now I'm familiar with this game as well, but not this one. The one that was released on the PlayStation, I think it was an Enter the Gecko. It was pretty straight, like it give you that feel of. I know I might be saying, like I said on the other ones, like little action, a little spooky game. Kind of put me not entirely, but a little bit like Medieval. That's one of my favorite games on the PlayStation, man. They created them. If not a masterpiece, it was a gem for sure. But anyway, about this game, it definitely would have made it for me. My little playthrough that I play with it is something I definitely get. I seen other reviews on before I bought it. It was a sleeper. It was definitely one of the Sega Saturn's top list. Now I ain't gonna say top list, but it was on the Sega Saturn list of games to play and own. But it's a go. I don't have a whole lot to say. I can't give, I know I keep saying that too. My whole review on about how good it is, but I'm not mad with this purchase. Neither to have in my Sega Saturn library because I am familiar with Gex. Simple, forward playthrough, just like what I'm saying, your 2D side view games with the Rayman, the Bomberman, the Mega Man, and the Earthworm Jim, a couple other games. I ain't gonna even keep naming all the other games, but just it's a good game. Definitely would have made it for me in this time of run until it got to one of them hard points where that attention span got short and put it down. But its simplicity, man, Ain't that hard. Yeah, it's a go for me. I ain't got a whole lot to say, man. My little quick playthrough, man, definitely go. But as far as overall review, I can't give. But we'll revamp that later down the line. Yo. Batman Forever Arcade. I can't remember if I ever seen this game. Probably didn't think too much of it. All the fighting games back then was definitely like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, and I said Killer Instinct came down later down the line. But far as on the Sega Saturn platform with this game, it would have made it. It kind of give me that in Mortal Kombat vibe, like when you beat a character. Well, it ain't just one particular character. It's a couple. It's kind of like Street of Rage playthrough, and when you get to I think in that stage is start talking like that Mortal Kombat little vibe. It was a little pricey. But yeah, it definitely had made it. I told these the type of games that made it for me in the area. It was all fighting games, racing car games. You know what I mean? The simple stuff. You know what I mean? Because that's what we play. Me and my me and my cousins and stuff. We played fighting games. And, you know, some of the stuff that stood out. But can't give a full overall review on it, of course. But just as far as a little simple playthrough I did, you know, it's a go. It's a go for me. It was another game that was on the Saturn list to play. Some people had some mixed reviews on it. Didn't like it. Some liked it. You know how that go. But I ain't got a whole lot to say though. You know what I mean? It's a lot of stuff kind of quick though. But to have in your library, in my opinion, you know, it don't hurt to have it. You know, if you have more high expectations of the Batman games than what you expect to be like the Batman Return like you had on Sega Genesis, or other little Batman games, if you looking for that type of Batman game, it is not. They did with this one like a fighting game, kind of like I said, similar to like a street of rage. Yeah, so that's my opinion on what I think, and yeah. Pandemonium. This game was also released on a few platforms and it's time to run. What I had said it would have made it for me then, nah, probably not. it, but I'm not gonna hold you. By small little playthrough, even after I stopped shooting the video, I played a little bit longer. It's good enough for me now in this time to have my interest to want to finish it. It's pretty much straightforward on the way how it's played. You know, it's like a CB type button. Depending on the character's change, it's just one button. For I see you double jump with the female, and with the guy, you know, you can do a spin, but he don't have a double jump. I mean, that's as far as what I've seen so far in my playthrough as a player. I didn't play it long enough. It has enough. I have enough interest in it to want to play it, to finish playing it. I can't, because didn't play it long. I'm not mad with the purchase to put it in my library. It's a it's simplicity, simple. But it was another game that was on the Saturn list. Kind of, what they put into the game. I heard the review that I seen. They talked about it. Like I said, I'm not mad with this purchase at all. Can't give a full overall review, just my opinion review on these games, especially this one. It has my interest enough to want to get through it and play. But just be like, yo, this is something I have to have. Got it. This is the game you must have in your library. No. I ain't gonna say no. It don't hurt to have, especially for what you can get it for off the market. I ain't paid much. Price I was content with, but it's interesting enough to have my interest to want to finish playing it. Because it's simple. It's a simple playthrough. It's straightforward. Like I said, it's C and B, which is kind of weird. You don't even use the A button. That's crazy. Yeah, that's my opinion. And we'll just have to revamp later down the line. Yeah. Hexen, another first player game. It's not your typical shoot 'em up and bang bang. It has some sorcery, different little. It's slightly different, but it is a first person view game. No different than I don't have Duke, but no, I'm sorry, I do have Duke. I don't have Doom for the reason for how it was ran on the platform and reviews that I seen. But this is about this game, Hexen. It's another one of them first first view player games I would have played. I play. I didn't get a chance to play it long, so now I'm trying to see, did I pause after I did a little snippet video? I think I played just a slight little bit. No, I did. I'm lying. I did. After I ended up dying, try to keep on continuing. Not that I didn't want to continue, it's just that I had other videos to drop and I need to get it done. I don't have a whole lot to say. Like I said, just like the other first player view games that I have, the ones you see me with the Power Slave, Duke. What was that other one I had? You seen? I just go check out the other videos. Of course, these type of games, first viewer games, would have not made it period with me. Especially like with the RPGs, would not have made it period with me. I like role playing games. That's what it stands for. But I can see myself playing. I probably missed out on a lot of games that were first player views in that time of run, and even nowadays. But like I said, what changed my perspective was Call of Duty. Because you can change the view from first person to third person view. I always love third person view, seeing the whole body. But I ain't got a whole lot to say. I think it was another game that was on the Sega Saturn list. Sleepers, 2.5. It's a go for me. And for what I paid, definitely wasn't bad neither. Or was it slightly pricey? I can't remember. But it's a go for me to have in your collection. All the first player view games I did, man, been a go. I like them. Except I think one I need to play a little more. I can't remember which one is on top of the head. But yeah, it's a go. Panzer Dragon, the first one, is the difference between Panzer Dragon, the Saga. It's a little different. You can in more RPG game because you can role play and explore the whole map of the game of the journey, being to the characters, lifestyle, fantasy. But Panzer Dragon, the first one, is kind of forward way of playing. Like it's a one, two, three button play. Like the A, B, C do the same thing. Is you mashing one of them. It's a shooting. Um, it because now this was one of the, of course, on the top list of the Sega Saturn games to have, and what is creativity from the reviews that I've seen and the direction that the game developers went with all three of them. It has my interest enough to want to play it, so I can't give a full review. But it's simple forward playing. It's a three button on the same game playing, and pretty much you on the ground that I've seen so far. I don't know if you, no, I take that back. You do get on the dragon. I did get on the dragon. You move from left to right with the camera view, like matching the left and right control, but the buttons on the pad on the control button, left and right, and you can shoot. Like I said, it ain't nothing but left and right, turning from left to right, and then the three buttons, which they all do the same thing. Shoot, you can match A, B, C. Which is kind of odd. Maybe it'd be different later through the game, because this is my simple playthrough that I did. But Panzer Dragon 1, it has my interest enough to want to play. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I'm definitely not mad about having it in my library. It's a must to have in your library collection. All three of them, because it was considered to be some of the best games that were released on the platform. For that definite reason, I say get it. And it has my interest to want to play. So, but I can't say it's just what they say is based on everything's opinionated, someone else's opinion of what they feel best. Some of the best games are released on the platform. We'll come to that conclusion later down the line. But yeah, it wasn't a bad playthrough for me. You know what I'm saying? It had my attention for sure. Yeah. Panzer Dragon 2. Now I ain't gonna hold you. This grasped my attention off the muscle. Whatever adjustments that they made from the first one to the second one, it's the better one out the two. But that's just my simple, quick playthrough. Just telling you how I felt when I just plugged it up and play. It just seemed like it just had a little more action. They made adjustment to it. Like I don't know if it's better than the first one, my opinion, because I didn't play none of them all the way through, like the most 10 minutes tops. But I did play this a slight little bit after I did the recording. So just based off with my observation of what I was enjoying caught my attention, I put over the first Panzer Dragon 1. This one too definitely had my attention on want to play. I definitely gonna do a review on it later down the line. I liked it, and like I said, these are the games with the Panzer Dragons you want to have. They was on the top list of the Sega Saturns to have. I can see the direction they did with this. It's kind of like a shooter game. The first two of them anyway, as far as what I've seen so far. But I ain't got a whole lot to say. We'll come do a few review laid down the line. I just want to make a video based on a playthrough of these games I had on my Sega Saturn, and it's a go. I liked it. Wipeout. Now I never played it on the Sega Saturn. And the reason I was familiar with it is because when I first got my PSP, it was a demo game, and I enjoyed it. I played it. I mean, I can't say what the graphics was on it. I don't think it go by bits. I tried to look it up, and it wasn't really important enough to keep trying to figure out what the bits was. But it looked good on the PSP. This game definitely probably would have made it in its time of era of its run, because like I said, it was a driving game. It was something different, like it spanned in a different universe. I kind of like that type of stuff. But playing it now, I don't know if I really want to revamp it. You know what I mean? I enjoyed it on the PSP, enjoyed it on the Sega Saturn, not as much to not liking it. Maybe I just gotta get a little more playthrough. If we revamp it later down the line, it seemed like as time got moved on, I stopped not really caring too much for the driving fighter games, except for the ones that I enjoyed playing in the time of era and having the collection, like all the Marvels and the Street Fighters and so on, the Mortal Kombats. I just like playing RPG games. I like that role playing action. But as far as this game, Wipeout, I might have to just revamp it. I don't think it lasts the times. But that is my opinion. Can't give an overall. Well, I guess I can. No, you know what? The crazy thing is, I've been gaming since 1991. About 33 years, 33, 34. My first console, Sega Genesis in 91 when I got mine. I got my first console. I got my first console in 1991, but I've been gaming since 1990. I don't know if that made a whole much difference. My cousin Reese, he had a lot of consoles, games. I remember he had Atari. My sister had the Nintendo. It's a lot of us. It's like I said, about 20 original or 22 grandchildren, man. We all played, man. You know what I mean? And it started with them. Continue to do it afterwards. Yeah. Sega Rally. Now I was familiar with this game. When I got my Sega Saturn, it came with 3 games: Virtual Fight, Virtual Cop, and Daytona USA, and it had a demo. And when I tell you, I enjoyed that demo when it came to playing World Series, which I need to get that. Sega Rally was on Clockwork. That's how reason why I ended up buying that game, because I enjoyed it. I enjoyed playing it then. But as I revamped this game, actually having it, I don't know, maybe I need to go back and check the demo, or maybe it just ain't last the times on passed by. Cause I ain't seem like I ain't enjoyed it as much as I did remember on the demo. Just fumbling. Cause I thought Sega Rally was better than the Daytona USA. Being honest, you know, as far as what I playing on the demo versus then now, and would love to have had the game in its time to run. Definitely would have made it. But I don't have a whole lot, you know what I'm saying, much to say as far as that. Might just have to go back and play the demo and see if I had that same feel I had for it then versus actually having the whole full game. But it definitely was one of the games that was taught on the Sega Saturn list. 2 half and was slept on. It was part of that Sega Sports. I ain't mad at it, no. Oh, last note. I've been consistent with dropping these videos every Sunday. I'm down to my last 14 games left for the Sega Saturn. And I'm gonna do all that next week. This is Mother's Day. Hey, this is my gift to y'all, the people who enjoy it. I appreciate all the subscribers that I do have. The ones that do chop with me, the ones that, you know, trying to build a platform. Like I keep saying, let me know what y'all want to see. We coming to the end of the Sega Saturn. Review classics until I can get the last 12 other games that I want, and I'll be complete far as what I was trying to do with my Sega Saturn. I'm not doing a whole 258 games on the library. It has to be something that I can actually see myself playing and can have. Like, I'm just not going to just to buy. It ain't hard to complete the Sega Saturn library. 258, that's a lot of games. 50 games a lot. 30 games a lot. But to have this whole entire library for North America, yeah, man. But we coming to the end. 14 more games, and the other 10 plus 4 make 14. The other 10 games are the original games that I had at the time of this run that I had with my platform for over 20 plus years. Y'all see me do a review on them with the other last 4 games, 14 and all. So we coming to an end of this, man. So now as soon as I done making these videos, I'm jumping back on, you know what I'm saying, the PS.5. You know what I'm saying, to modern day game. Cause I got a lot of, you know what I'm saying, games on that. Well, I ain't gonna say a lot. I got 7 games in all, but you know, 6 games that I ain't even played. I ain't been bust. But if I did have to bust the package due to the fact that I had to move to this. Until the next time.